Hello, welcome to UT Live. I'm Sophie Shalacy. Joining me today is Trent Harmon.
Hi.
Thank you for being here.
Hi.
We've got the OG, the last OG American Idol in the house. Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you so much.
How are you feeling this week?
I'm feeling really good. It's been a special weekend. Got to debut the album at the Opry. I should have mentioned that a second ago, at the Grand Ole Opry Friday night.
How cool is that?
Kind of cool. Kind of cherry on top of everything, you know, like.
Yeah, bucket list moment, right? Did you freak out being in that circle?
A little bit, you know, because I've come so full circle. No pun intended, no pun intended. But like I used to just, you know, I didn't have any songs at first. I sang cover songs I did on Idol. Now I'm singing my songs off my album.
Yeah.
So it was a cool moment.
That's so special.
Yeah.
Now, be sure to send in your fan questions, you guys. I'm going to get to as many of them as I possibly can. And also, stick with us till the end of the interview. We are going to have an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Trent's You Got 'Em All music video.
And it's really cool. I got to preview some of it. It's really cool, the BTS.
Yeah. Talk to me about that day on set.
Any day on set for a music video is going to be long. I mean, I think I got to set 4:30 a.m. and we wrapped like at 9 o'clock that night.
Yeah.
But we kept it all in Nashville, all of my scenes. I shot it pretty close to where I live. We shot some on Broadway, and it's a very beautiful video as far as just physically it's nice to look at.
Yeah. Okay, so the timing of this album could not have been better with Idol back on the air.
Pretty good time in there, yeah.
I know, was that planned?
I don't.
A little bit.
I don't know if it was planned or not, but I mean, after 2 years of waiting on an album, I don't know if anything is planned. You know, because I've been telling folks, yeah, the album's coming out soon. But the truth was, after I won Idol, I didn't have any good songs.
Really?
You know, I didn't have any great songs that I felt comfortable putting out to fans. And so I spent the last 2 years writing the album, which makes it even more special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's great, too, that they gave you the freedom to write your own songs on your debut, because a lot of labels won't necessarily do that.
There's a lot of trust, and I had to turn in some good songs up front. They said, all right, go write for a little bit, turn it in, and if it's good enough, we'll give you more rope, you know. And yeah, so I wrote You Got 'Em All, which is the title of the album and the title of the single, and it's really special. It's even more special because I wrote 8 of the songs on the record.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that your song Fallen is on there, which was your coronation song. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the last song you sing when you win.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And that one was co-written by Keith Urban.
That's right.
Working in Nashville, living in Nashville now, do you ever see Keith around?
No, neither one of us are in Nashville a lot.
Oh, really?
if he's on 10 times the schedule I'm on, I'm sure he is. We're not.
Yeah.
I'm never in Nashville.
Oh,
I mean,
that's too funny. Well, tell me about going back to Idol. It's obviously a revamped version. It's a little bit different. What was the vibe like when you were there?
It's different, but a lot of the same crew is there that I met, so it was kind of like high school reunion a little bit. But
really,
you know, I really just wanted to get a little FaceTime with the contestants that have already been cut. The top 5 is who was there, and then it was 3 before I left. And I told them, I said, I don't have a lot of words of advice for you. Nobody had any from me.
Really?
I mean, what do you tell somebody? What do you tell them? Go do your best. Everybody knows you can sing.
Yeah.
What I told them was, this is all going to be over in a week. It's all going to be over, whether you win or lose. You need to have a plan for the morning after the show.
Right.
Every song idea that comes into your head is a potential cut on your record that you're going to put out one day. That conversation's coming. So be ready the day after the show, whether you win or lose.
And be ready for a difficult road, right?
I mean, you don't just, if you end up in Nashville, you're not just going to walk into a publishing house and say, hey, here's my trophy. Please give me some songs and play them.
Right.
It doesn't work like that, you know. But I couldn't tell them that. I just told them, have a plan for the day after the show is over.
But I mean, it's worth noting that American Idol does have a great track record when it comes to launching talent. So that's helpful to have American Idol in your back pocket, I would think.
It's absolutely helpful, and it'll help you to a certain extent. But at some point, you're going to have to take a pen and a piece of paper and write a song idea down and put that out into the world. And I wasn't necessarily worried about that the night that I won the show, you know. And I wish, looking back, that I would have been on top of it just a little sooner.
Really?
I took like a week, not long, but like a week, you know.
To figure it out and just wrap your head around everything.
And I could have been writing down some, you know, inspiring thoughts in that week, you know, and I don't think that I did write anything down. So I really got on top of it after that week of, yeah.
Yeah, and what was it like backstage? What would you talk about with Ryan and like Katie and Luke?
Same old stuff. It's so funny, the stuff you talk about before you walk on live TV. You just say, hey, how's things?
Yeah.
Still doing music? Yeah. Still hosting stuff? Yeah. Yeah, but it felt like a high school reunion. It really did.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get voted off this time, so
That's
a
good.
little less pressure. Yeah.
And on the album now, you also did your version of Sia's Chandelier.
Yeah, so I do my own shows, of course, now quite often, and I still have people screaming from the crowd, please do Chandelier. And quite honestly, the truth is, I can't sing that song every night.
It's hard,
It is
right?
very, 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 like it's very, very hard on the vocals to do that every night, especially for a male. I ain't supposed to be singing stuff like that, you know. But I listen to the people and I ask them, what song from Idol do you want on the record? And by and large, they said Chandelier. So listen to the people, give them what they want.
How did that come together on the show? Was that your idea to sing that song? Or
It was.
It was?
Yeah.
Why'd you choose it at the time?
Nobody nobody expected me to pick that song. It just, I mean, it's not a traditionally male sung song, you know, and I thought that it would be a moment if I nailed it, and I guess I did.
It was a moment.
Yeah.
And now it's on the record.
And now it's on the record.
That's exciting. Okay, so I want to know what your next single is going to be because I have some thoughts.
You and a lot of people want to know what the next single is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if I've written it, you know.
Really?
I'm still writing. I write every week, you know. I still take my co-writes and I take them really seriously, but yeah, no single right now.
Okay, well, I want it to be 5 minutes, first 5 minutes.
You like that song?
I love that song.
I've tweeted about that song. That song, we actually don't play it live a whole lot, you know.
Why
but
not? It's so good.
I wanted people to hear the record version first
Okay.
before they compared and contrasted between the two. And so once they heard the record, it's gotten a lot of buzz. That particular song, it sounds hooky. It sounds like a single. So.
It does. I can hear it on radio.
It sounds like
I think
you
it's
can hear it on
perfect.
radio. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you is what I meant to say. Yeah.
You're welcome. Totally true. And my other vote would be Money's on You.
Now that's a special one.
Yeah.
Arguably the most dearest song to my heart because I wrote that for my grandmothers. Yeah, you know, a lot of folks, especially in the country format, write songs for people that inspired them throughout their life after they pass. You know, which is great.
Yeah.
I wanted my grandmothers to have a song on my debut album while they could still go to the store and buy it.
Yeah, that's so sweet. How did they react?
They loved it. They thought it was really good. One of them was in the crowd Friday night when I debuted at the record at the Opry. And so you can see it, and I'll say, my grandmother's standing side stage, Money's on You, this song is for you, Grandma. And it was a special moment, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now talk to me about the album as a whole. It's you know, country, but I feel like when I listen to it, there's a lot of pop influence. There's even some like soul in there, a lot of other stuff. So how would you kind of describe it?
I don't really buy into genres. I mean, you listen to me talk, you know I'm country. But I don't just sing country. I think that was a big benefit of me winning Idol was that I didn't necessarily have to take Stand By Me and sing it with a steel guitar just because I'm a country artist.
Right.
You want to do Stand By Me, we'll do it like it was written. You know, we'll do it with a pop soul vibe. And so that came through in the music part. But the lyrics of these songs are country. And it's special even more so because I got to write 8 of the 11. I knew that it would be special. I knew the debut album would be a big deal. But since it's my songs for the majority of it, it's even more special. It's my language. It's how I talk in the record, you know.
I love that. Now, one last question before we get to the clip. Okay. Are you still in touch with LaPortia or anybody else from your season?
A few people.
Yeah?
If they're as busy as I am, they don't have time to catch up, you know. But we also follow each other on socials, and we retweet all of our things, you know. But, you know, it was kind of one of those cool I've mentioned high school again, but it was kind of one of those moments where everybody's here, and we're having a great time. But once we all go our separate ways, it's each man to his own respect and go do your work and go make it. And I think we'll all catch up one day probably at Jones on 3rd or something and get something to eat.
Yeah.
That was our hang during the show.
Was it?
Yeah.
Jones on 3rd is the best.
That was our
for
hang.
LA people, that's a shout out.
That was our hang, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you got to be visiting it while you're here then, right?
I tried to last night. I forgot. Jones, you close at 8 o'clock. You're killing me. So I got there like at 7:55. Yeah.
You got to go today. You got time, right?
Settle for sugarfish, which you can't go wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I miss sugarfish so much. I'm pregnant, so I can't have sushi, but enjoy it on my behalf.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Trent. It's so good to see you. Thank you guys for watching. Before we leave, stay tuned for this special exclusive behind the scenes clip of Trent's new music video, You Got 'Em All. Thanks for watching.
Those West Coast lights you talked about in your sleep, the things you always thought that I could be.
All right, let's cut.
It's a cut.
So we just wrapped the first scene, opening scene for the music video for You Got 'Em All. We're moving to the second look. Here we go. The girlfriend called and said that she would be moving to Thailand. Kind of hit pretty heavy. I wrote this song just a couple days after she left. I have a place of fear, you know. I didn't know if she would come back. I didn't know if, when she got back, what our status would be. So yeah, I wrote this song from that place. It's a very special song to me because it's true.
'Cause I feel like all my better days are gone, and I think you got 'em all.
Cut.
That's a cut.
James's treatment caught my eye because it was the closest to the lyric. I could actually read through the song while I was reading his treatment, and it showed two characters living their lives simultaneously, but with a split screen. So one's here and one's there, and that's literally what was going on in my life.
Action. She's going to be walking on the beach at one point, and he'll be in the city, and it'll look, they'll both reach out, and it'll look like they're holding hands. And it's going to just roll like that through the whole thing. You'll kind of see her through her struggles as she's trying to achieve her dream. And you'll see the connection between the two different players, between him and her the whole time.
We're at Westside Ballet School. We're filming the ballet scene for Trent's video. I'm just putting on my shoes and stretching. In this shot, I've moved to California to pursue my dreams of becoming a professional ballet dancer.
Going by his treatment, I kind of feel like we're on the same page as far as where the lyric, the song, the performance, so far we've all hit all those on the head. It's been a pleasure working with him so far. Real easy hang. We are about to do last looks. Got our last shot right here. We're looking right over the river. It's gonna be a 360 performance. About to wrap it up.
Girl, I'm still waiting on life to begin again. Still waiting on love to give a second chance, to stop me and steal my breath the way you did. I'm still looking for you cheap in every parking lot. Still taste your lips with every whiskey shot. I hope you found whatever I ain't found, yeah. 'Cause I feel like all my better days are gone. Yes, I feel like all my better days are gone, and I think you got 'em all.
That's a wrap, guys.
That's a wrap, everybody.
It was a good day. Everybody was positive. Yeah, I think it's gonna look epic. We got them all. There we go. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a wrap. There we go.
Girl, I think you got 'em all.